So, why don't you start off by telling my audience about the plot and tone of your film, The Galactic Ghoul, and introduce yourself?
Okay,
All right.
but the Galactic Ghoul is I wanted to make a kind of Roger Corman movie, B movie from the 50s at the beginning, but slowly we start to integrate more different influence to not just make the goofy parody of an old 50 movie, and so the movie can get his own identity and develop his own look and every good influence or good input is good to me at the moment. Whatever works, it's okay for the movie, I would say. Yeah.
So the answers to the question, Matthew, Simo Harrisson is the director of the film who just spoke. My name is Vincent Desmarais. I am the producer of the film, and I play both leads in the movie, Oscar, Bravo, and Foxtrot. The plot is quite simple. It's the story of these space crusaders who are on the quest to explore the galaxy and to eventually gain control of the galaxy through a shift of power, and they stumble upon a rock, a stone with mysterious powers, and that leads them to an evil queen. They're imprisoned by the evil queen, and they have to escape to restore with the axis of peace in the galaxy.
Lovely, beautiful. And I really enjoyed the movie American Mary, and I was happy to see, or was excited to see, rather, Catherine Isabel in your film. So, what was it like to work with her?
It was really cool. It was pretty relaxed, and we just got go with the flow, and it was lovely. And I would say that I didn't saw a lot of her previous work before. I didn't know her a lot, so I I'm not so accustomed to her movie persona. So I think it was fresh for both of us. Yeah.
She is an extremely professional, kind, courteous, artistic person. It was fantastic to film with her. She was really cool and fun to work with, very creative, and we had a great time from A to Z.
That's great to know. So, we talked about Roger Corman having an influence here, and I definitely got like a just an overall 1950s sci-fi movie vibe to an extent. Well, what were some, and that's not the only thing going on here. I'm sure you can make contemporary references as well.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
if you had to list off a few 50s sci-fi movies that had the most influence on your film, which ones would you say?
Oh, Forbidden Planet is always the first. And after I would say this Island Earth. Yeah. Also, Jack Arnold's movie, but the movie don't have a very Jack Arnold vibe, but it's one of my favorite from this era. But yeah, many. Oh yeah, and maybe more movies from after too, like the Planet of the Vampires by Mario Bava. And previous works like Metropolis, but it doesn't show very much in the movie. And Things to Come from William Cameron Menzies from based on H.G. Wells. Yeah, and for the set design, also William Cameron Menzies, who was the director too of what was the movie? Invaders from Mars, I think. Yeah, yeah. The set design, even if it doesn't relate very much with the movie, that designer, that director was a big inspiration for the overall look of the movie. He did Gone with the Wind too in 1939. It's that kind of guy. It's the same guy. Yeah.
I love that. I also feel like fans of Stephen Costanzi's movie Manborg would like this film. Are there other contemporary references you would make for the film's tone?
I'm not very up to date on the new movies that much. Yeah, yeah, but finish in the end, it looks in some parts to some actual movies, but current movies, I would say. But I think it's
I think
it's the times, you know, it's the
Yeah.
era. 2026 movies look like this. I don't know.
I think one thing that's I guess unique and original about the Galactic Ghoul is that amalgamation, that juxtaposition of older style homage to 1950s horror movies in black and white, yet with some modern VFX and CGI, and it's that amalgamation that makes it interesting, including the use of puppetry.
Puppetry. Tell me about that.
But one of the characters is a puppet. We have a few puppets, but you know, yeah. But I think puppets are slowly making some kind of comeback. But yeah, but it was we didn't try to hide that it was a puppet. It's like almost a muppet, more a muppet than a puppet.
I love it. I love it. So, where and how was this movie shot?
The
Vincent,
movie
can you
the
start this,
the
please?
movie was shot in Montreal. It was shot on green screen.
Mm,
It was shot over a number of years, and it took 8 years all in all to make the film. So it was,
wow.
yeah, it was a long haul, but we're very happy that it's now in festivals. And yeah, so you know, it was shot at the beginning. We were shooting limited scenes. Simon, myself, and Sylvie Desmarais, the live action production designer, and we were just basically shooting some specific scenes, and then eventually we decided to you know, finish the shoot of the entire feature film in 2023, and that went on for, we had two different times during that year where we shot the rest of the scenes, and then we've been basically in post production for the past 3 years. All of this out of Montreal, Quebec.
Lovely. Well, it's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed the film. I love I felt it was a joyful experience, and there was a lot of passion behind it. So I'm sure the Fantasia Fest audience felt the same way. It premiered on Tuesday, correct, on the 28th. So what
Yeah.
Correct.
was? Tell me about the Canadian premiere. Was it the Cinema du Musée, correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, nice. Was
Yeah,
that
it
fun?
Uh,
was. Simon, you can go, but just my 10 cents
oh,
is
okay, okay. Sorry, it's the
people were
sovereign. It's
laughing.
not. I didn't.
People were
Okay.
laughing. People were
Yeah.
laughing minute one into the movie, laughing in a good way to heartedly. There were, it was heartfelt,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
wholeheartedly. I beg your pardon,
Uh,
and it was, yeah. We had a very good soiree, and people enjoyed the film a lot. A lot of laughter and a lot of joy and clapping at the end. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Simon.
Since I saw the movie more than I don't know, I saw the movie frame by frame thousands of times. Um, Maybe not every frame thousands of times, but clearly a few hundred of times. It was good to see people react so so wholeheartedly, like Vincent says. Yeah, yeah. It was a great surprise. I'm just still processing all of this now. I didn't ingest everything to this date.
of course, it was just 2 days ago. How could you
Yeah,
have?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Absolutely. Well, that's great. I'm glad it went well. And do you love Fantasia Fest?
Oh, it's the best, I think. It's in our backyard. It's one of the best in the world, but I didn't try to visit every festival on Earth, so I cannot say. But yeah, I like. I think it was the perfect fit for that movie. All the time that we made the movie, it was always Fantasia that we have
In
behind.
mind.
We're thinking
Yeah.
about. Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, they're just a solid set of professionals. Michael over at Fantasia, they were, in addition to being thorough and, you know, professional and courteous, they're just very nice people, and we're very thankful and grateful to have been at Fantasia. And I'd been there a few years ago for another short film that I acted in and produced. But yeah, they're really great folks, and we're extremely lucky to have these people here in Montreal doing this for all of us independent filmmakers.
Lovely.
Yeah, yeah, it's
At
good
the end,
to
actually,
just take
funny,
the subway and go to the festival, huh?
yeah, you take the subway and go to the festival. And actually, one thing that was said, which is interesting, at the end of the screening, Simon, I'm not sure if you remember, but the person hosting the talkback, she said it in French, but she said that was maybe the most fantastical film to be at Fantasia. Yeah, is what she said. Not fantastic, the most
The
fantastical.
Fantasia Hest film.
Yeah, the most Fantasia-esque film to be at Fantasia. So, you know, it's the opinion of one person, but we like to think that that the uniqueness of the film was properly celebrated at Fantasia.
Lovely. Okay. If you had to explain one scene of this movie to get someone on board to want to check it out in the future, which scene would you describe?
I'm curious to know what Vincent is thinking of that.
It would have to be I would say it's the first few minutes of the film. For a couple of reasons, because it's the instant hook. It's also the film where you right away get what I was talking about earlier, the juxtaposition of old style 50s homage film work with state of the art, VFX. You see the actors in the first few minutes. You see the fact that two of the characters are being played by the same actor. I would say the first few minutes. That's my hunch. But there's so many moments that I love in the film, but that's my intuitive answer.
Okay. And do you feel like a sequel is possible for this film?
Oh, we want to make a trilogy.
Nice.
And after maybe 2, 3, 4 trilogy, TV show, musical, but then I would just think about hiring other directors.
Lots of fun.
But seriously, a trilogy would be nice. I hope a 3-movie slate. It would be cool. It's that kind of movies always come in 3. So.
Yeah, we are going to be pushing for eventually for hopefully a sequel and other artistic ramifications, perhaps.
I love it. I feel like a world was established here. I would love to hop back into it. It was a lot of fun. And thank you so much for your time today. Is there a final thought you would like to conclude this interview with?
I have a lot of thought, so I will need to think about that. But,
I would say,
I'm curious.
I would say just go see it. Just go see it because it's a unique film. I myself haven't. I don't believe I've seen a film with the cross and a mix of old genre imagery and modern VFX. So I think it's worth the hour and a half, and it's a unique experience. So go watch the film. You'll have fun.
Yeah,
you'll have fun.
Yeah.
People had fun at the premiere, so you'll have fun.
And we hope, that people will have fun.
Absolutely.
Like
I had fun.
Yeah.
I had fun, so I would definitely encourage people to do the same. Okay. Thank you so much for your time, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Michael. Thank you.
My pleasure.